Rashard Lewis playing off the ball. Lewis gets it to LeBron for three for the win. Yes! LeBron James at the buzzer as the Cavaliers have pulled it out to tie the series, and what a miraculous shot by James!
What if LeBron James had never left Cleveland? What if he never took his talents to South Beach, and if he remained the hometown hero for the rest of his career?
Barnett comes out on LeBron. Now they switch, and here's Pierce again. A Smith screen. Posey will defend. Oh! LeBron James, with no regard for human life, has given the Cavaliers their biggest lead tonight.
What if LeBron James never had to wear the black hat in Miami, and if he remained the chosen one? Do you think he would have won a championship? Well, you're about to find out.
Cavaliers intent on protecting home court. This their first look at this year's Washington squad. The previous season series split right down the middle. These teams were quite evenly matched.
Well, they split the season series a year ago. These two teams were very evenly matched.
And now Washington's starting group. Lodge and McGee up front.
What's up, y'all? This is M. Govier, and I have never been more excited to bring y'all a video or a game. Let me just explain to you what this is real quick before I get into the gameplay. This is NBA 2K12, but what I did was I downloaded the NBA 2K10 rosters. So I have Mo Williams, Shaq, Anderson Varejao on Cleveland. You know, Wizards have Arenas in his prime. The Sixers have Allen Iverson. You know, just all the players that played in the 2009-2010 season. And the point of this series is to bring LeBron James, while he's still on Cleveland, a championship. And now what I did, as you can tell, I'm wearing the retro jersey, so this is obviously not Create a Legend. This is Association. And what I did was I turned on the player lock on small forward and put it on turbo. So it looks kind of like I'm playing Create a Legend, but it's not. And if you want a tutorial on how to do that, just go ahead and tell me in the comments, because I know that in 2K12, a lot of y'all don't play My Player or Create a Legend because the rating system is so fucking harsh. Like, you'll get thumbs down to from C to a fucking F for excessive call for pass. It's just stupid. So if you want to see a tutorial on basically how to play Create a Legend with no bar, you know, no bias bar that just brings down your rating for absolutely nothing, I can give you a tutorial on how to do that. Just leave it in the comments. And it's pretty cool because when you call for the pass and all that, they're always going to pass to you, because it's basically like you're hitting the pass button, if you know what I'm saying. So let's get into the gameplay, because this is an exciting game. We were playing against the Wizards as Earl Boykins. Are you fucking joking? Makes a layup. Like, are you kidding me? Earl Boykins just drove inside and made a layup. But anyways, we were playing the Wizards, and they have Gilbert Arenas in his prime. Like, this is when he was Agent Zero, you know what I'm saying? So we really had to try our hardest to shut him down. Mike Miller is a three-point marksman. And what I'm trying to do in this game, at least in the beginning, is get my bigs involved. So I'm trying to feed Shaquille O'Neal down low and Varejao, but they were just letting me drive in. Like, they were letting LeBron James drive in on them. So, you know, I'm not going to pass up that opportunity. I'm going to take my opportunities when I get them. I'm going to drive in. Look at this pass to Anthony Parker. Look at that dime, baby. And he gets the and one to go down. Who else in the league can make a pass like that besides maybe Chris Paul? As I get the rebound again. Actually, I don't get that rebound. Anton Jameson gets the rebound. But he gives it to me. And look at this weird play right here. I throw an alley-oop, but it actually goes in the basket. What is that? That was kind of crazy. Like, I legitimately threw an alley-oop, but it went in. So that means that the game, I guess, thought that I deserved to make that shot, as Anderson Varejao gives me the ball. And I hit the jumper. But that was just ridiculous. It looked like an underhanded shot almost. That was pretty funny. And the chemistry in this first game between me and Anderson Varejao was uncanny. Look at that passing right there, giving me another assist. And I know y'all actually cannot see the stats in the top right corner like you normally can. But I'm pretty much showing y'all all the highlights, with the exception of a few of them, a few assists, I guess, and a few easy layups. But y'all see the stats at halftime and at the end of the game, so don't you worry about that. And it's Adrinas Ilgauskas. When was the last time you saw him playing? I guess last year. The 7'3" man out of somewhere in Europe. I don't remember where he's from. I'm sure one of y'all people watching this video will tell me where he's from in the comments. And Josh Howard was going off this game. I was supposed to guard him. And right before halftime, he hit the shot. But I was going to come right back at him. I was not going to let them take the lead going into halftime. So we go into halftime tied up. And you'll see my stats here in a minute. LeBron James looking over his shoulder. I had 23 points at half, and y'all saw all those assists that I had. So at halftime, I have 23 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 block, and 2 steals. LeBron James is going off. But the scary part is that's going off, but when he played on this team, that was almost normal. Like, these stats were normal. That's the ridiculous part. And we're starting off the second half trying to feed our big man again. And they're not really giving us too much space in the beginning of the third quarter right here. They're making us pass. And Josh Howard, I think that's Josh Howard, is actually bodying me up a little bit. I was kind of caught off guard because in the first half they were doing nothing like that at all. And Andre Blatch is driving. He's going to get this. Oh, no, he doesn't get the layup to go. He misses, actually. And we're going to go coast to coast with the dunk. Let's go. Our first dunk with LeBron James on Cleveland on Mike Miller. And he hits the boards hard. And they get the ball back, and we're kind of taking a pretty big lead right here. We're kind of, you know, running away with this one. We're up by 6 points, and we're gonna get another steal here, and we're gonna take this coast to coast. LeBron James, let's go! I get the rip on Gilbert Arenas, their best player, and I dunk the ball, making a statement. I'm making a statement. I'm staying in their half of the court, looking at the fans. I'm making a statement with that dunk. And we're going to give it to Shaquille O'Neal on the perimeter. I was like, oh, hell no. If you take that shot, I'm going to sub you out. And he actually makes the shot, giving me the assist. That's another cool aspect of playing this game mode. You can actually make substitutions because it's association. So you're technically the coach as I get another dunk to go down. But you can actually make substitutions, which I think is pretty fucking awesome. And you can actually be the decider whether or not you come out of the game. So I feed into Anderson Varejao yet again, and I'm just racking up those assists. And I'm starting to notice, is Anderson Varejao going off? I think he's going off. So I'm trying to, you know, feed the hot hand at this point as Mike Miller makes the three-pointer at the end of the third quarter to tie the game up. We want to take a lead going into the fourth quarter, trying to make a statement as Anderson Varejao gets another dunk. Yeah, so Anderson Varejao in that third quarter honestly went off. And look at this. Look at Earl Boykins. I'm backing down Earl Boykins. He's trying to guard me. That's a joke. I give it to Varejao, and he makes the bucket. But Earl Boykins kept trying to check me this whole quarter, and I was just like, are you kidding me? Get off me. So we're going to pull up from mid-range. Nobody's on me. You got to stop me. You can't give me that mid-range shot with Braun. That's in every time. And we're going to give it to Varejao again. How many buckets does Varejao have this game? He was going off. I don't know who's going more off, me or him. And Mike Miller making the really tough contested three-pointer. Mike Miller in 2009, 2010 was a three-point marksman to the highest degree. He was like Steve Novak is right now. As I dunk on Mike Miller with the windmill kind of, I don't even know what the hell. That's not a windmill. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. All I know is that was a nice dunk. So we're going to watch it again, just like you just did. And in the post, get that shit out of here, bitch. Get that shit out of here. We get 2 blocks back to back. We don't actually end up scoring on that possession, but it was pretty good defense, and I enjoyed the energy that we showed on that play right there, so I decided to throw that in there. And the game is pretty close, coming down to the wire here. And I see Varejao running with me, and I'm going to throw the oop. With the oop. A lot of times, people don't like when it's not a dunk on an alley-oop, but I actually feel like a lot of the time it's more beautiful when it's not a dunk. Like right there, that was a pretty nice looking alley-oop. Varejao with his, I think that was his left hand actually, laying it in. That looked pretty cool. And I called ISO with a minute and a half left. We were up by 6 points, and I'm not able to get that one to go down. So they have a chance to pull a little bit closer with Arenas with the shot clock winding down. He's going to knock that down. So we are only up by 2. We miss the shot. They get the ball back, and they draw the foul, putting their best free throw shooter and clutch shooter at the line, Gilbert Arenas, and he makes the first one. Let's see if he makes the second one. Yep, he makes the second one. So they end up tying the game after being down by 6 with a minute and a half to go. And I'm looking to get the last shot. I want to get this game-winning shot. I want it. I want it. No, I miss it. They get the ball back. They call the timeout. Will we get a defensive stop here? Gilbert Arenas is handling the ball at the top of the court. He's scanning the court, trying to find an open man. If you can blow by Mo Williams, he'll probably step back and shoot a shot himself. But he finds Josh Howard. Josh Howard shoots it with me kind of contesting it. No, it's no good. We call the timeout. This is our time right here. This is what LeBron James lives for. These are the kind of moments that we need to capitalize on right here early in the season. And LeBron James posts them up. 2, 1, 0. Gets the shot off and gets the buzzer beater for the win. LeBron James over 2 players, Andre Blatch and Josh Howard, gets the buzzer beater to fall. That is what I'm talking about. In the first game of the season, the season opener at home. Let's go. And I finished the game with 43 points, 9 rebounds, 16 assists, 3 steals, and 2 blocks. And the game-winning buzzer beater to go along with it? Like, are you kidding me? That's absurd. And Vergel's also coming in there with 31 points. But anyways, thanks for watching, y'all. Expect more of this series to come. Stay lavish. Deuces, y'all. I'm out of here.